Welcome in all my friends to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I will be your MC hostess for about the next hour or so while we sit and gab, lay down some drills, do some show and share, and who knows what else. So it is Monday, the 29th of December, 2025. The time is 6:17 a.m. here in 35 degrees, still dark, Salem, Oregon. And beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer. And in the fireplace, we're doing Home for the Holidays. I did put a little bit more wax in there because it doesn't have as strong as... Oh, excuse me. It's not a video without a sneeze. And thank you for the blessings. Yeah, it's a more mellow flavor, and it's called Home for the Holidays. Yeah, so I put a little bit bigger wax melt in there today. And get our clock out here. There we go. So, with that said, I am back to Nicky B, my year-long project, A Church for All Seasons, and I am doing the winter scene right now. So, let me put this back over here. And I am doing, I have 3 EWKs here. Yeah, 106 colors, which isn't as much as the 200 that a couple of you have. So, okay, I have, I think, quite a bit to chat about today. The Adventures of Julia's coming over. Oh my goodness. So let me tell you what happened yesterday and prepare you for an upcoming video that she did. Oh my goodness gracious. So Julie came over and she brought donuts, and she actually brought a chocolate donut for her. So she did some videos, and then we did a donut break. And not on camera. You know, we sat and chit-chatted while we stuffed our faces with donuts. And Ellie always gets a few licks of my pudding that's in the middle of mine. And yeah, so we giggled about that and just chit-chatted for a while. And then she went back to doing videos. But when she first came over, she came bearing gifts. And you saw that video this morning, hopefully. And I will show you. Hopefully my camera will let me do it. She got me this canvas and had it framed beautifully. I was kind of, it's right, whoops, it's right there. Yeah, right in front of me. It's not hung up, but it is right in front of me. Isn't that adorable? Sorry for the light glare, but you know, it is what it is. Let me see. Okay, I had to take this off. I might have to do a pause, but there we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? That's my Ellie dog. Well, not really, but kinda. Oh my gosh, with the pink flowers, and look at those eyes. Okay, now, those eyes come into play in my story. So, keep that in your brain. Okay. Now, I got to pause to get this back up again. Okay. So, hold on to your eyes. I'm going to turn on the light. So, you know that, okay, she brought that gift, and she also brought me some C's candy, the Divinity. Now, this Divinity, now that I know all the ingredients to it, is the white. It's sugar and carob syrup, water. So it wasn't chocolate, it wasn't nuts, it wasn't any of that, okay? Keep that in mind while I tell you the story. So Julie had a lot of canvases. And you know that my place is really small. I've told you that before. And it's a studio. And a studio means it's all one room. So my kitchen and living room area is in the front. And then in the middle is my crafting area. And then in the back is my bed. But it's all in one room. But my bathroom, laundry room, back there, shower, all that, it's in a separate room. It's not out in public. It has its own area. Okay, so Ellie will either, when Julie's over, she either generally she lays on the floor between Julie and me, because I'm at my desk, Julie's at the table, and so Ellie's right here between the two of us generally. Now when Julie comes over, she puts some of her stuff on the couch, and then stacks up canvases on my bed. And yeah, you can't have a lot of stuff in here. It just kind of stacks up. Oh, but it's fun. I like when Julie comes over now because she knows the drill. She knows where to put everything. I like that she just makes herself at home here. That makes me feel good. So anyway, after I opened her presents that she brought me, I just put them on the bed, kind of on the other side of where her stuff was stacked. And so I had the picture laying there, and the canvas, and the box of candy. Now the candy was in the box. Let me show you, because this does fit into the story. So here's the box. So they were inside here, like this. Now, Julie was doing a video, and I was sitting here working on my calendar, diamond painting. And I don't know, I was kind of half listening to her, because when she opens up a canvas completely, I go over there and look at the canvas sometimes. But generally, I'm just, sitting here diamond painting. And I heard a noise to the side of me. Now, Ellie got up. Now, this is like at 12:30. So Julie has pretty much got all her stuff off the bed, but now it's on the couch. and kind of stacked up. So, because she puts things away as she does the videos. So, Ellie had gotten up on the bed and was, laying there. And I heard something, and I looked over, and you're going to hear it on the video. Now, keep in mind, when you hear that, that was my panic mode voice. But I looked over. Somehow she had opened up this box that you can see now is empty. Yep, you know what's next. And ate all the divinity. Now, I only had one. Now, I do not see any teeth marks on, although I do see dog hair, but there's a little crinkle right here and a little dent right here. But she got that off. And she was chowing down. And I think I scared her to death because I do not raise my voice to her, but she knew it was my panic voice. She does know my panic voice. And she looked up at me and she had those puppy eyes. She knew something was wrong. Yeah. So I'm upset, panicked. Julie, hurry up and put the video on pause, national emergency. And Julie felt awful. Well, it wasn't her fault. I mean, Ellie has never, ever gotten into anything before. But I don't know. I guess the smell of those treats was just too much for her. Or she thought it was her treats laying there and, she was going to sneak into them. I don't know. But believe me when I tell you, I can put my plate of food, like lay it on the couch, lay it on the floor, and unless I tell her she can have it, she won't eat it. But also keep in mind that at night, because we're back to hiding her night-night cookies at night. She loves that game. And so I hide her night-night cookies, and then I throw some on the bed. And she knows to go around the house, find her night-night cookies, and then there's some on the bed for her. So I don't know. I guess she thought, oh, these are my cookies up here, and she forgot to spread them around. She only gets 2 or 3 on the bed. It's not like she gets a lot of treats at night. And also I take them and I bust them in half. So like 5 cookies would be 10, so that she has more to find. So I'm panicked. I look, Dr. Google. I Google what's going on, and oh my gosh, what I was reading, it was like I should be contacting poison control and all this. Well, then after I calmed down, Julie went back to her video and I looked up the exact candy and what was in it. And that was the key. And they weren't chocolate. They weren't, you know, all this other stuff that they were talking about with Dr. Google. So it wasn't such a panic mode. Now, with that said, generally, you know, just watch her for 24 hours and see what happens. And luckily, she is a big dog. Now, if she was a little dog, that'd be a whole different story. But because of the sugar high that she was going to get, yeah, that's kind of what you have to watch out for. So, I'm going to call the vet today just to, you know, see if they want to see her or not. Now, I do know a few years ago, well, it's been more than a few years ago, but the granddaughters were over, and I told them, because they were just spending the night with me, and I said, now, you keep your candy up. Do not have it laying around. Do not feed the dogs, because I had Charlie at the time too, or the cats. No animals get candy or cookies. And because we were having a little slumber party, they had a lot of sweets and snacks and stuff. Well, what did they do? They left their snacks on the couch, got up, and of course, Charlie dog was right there, because he was our garbage gut. He ate everything, and you didn't. I mean, he would get up on the table. If you went from the table, man, he was there. And he'd jump up on that table and just start scarfing down everything on the table as fast as he could. He just inhaled it. He didn't even enjoy it. Oh my gosh, that dog. Well, of course, Ellie was right there too, scarfing everything down. And I mean, I went into super panic mode. So, yeah, I called the vet, and the vet said, well, number one, the good thing is it's not dark chocolate, and it's not like they ate a whole bowl of chocolate. So they said, just keep an eye on them and whatnot. Well, they were fine. No issues. So, yeah, so you're going to hear that in an upcoming video. So be prepared. I don't know which video it is, so I can't tell you. And it's kind of at the beginning. And I said, oh, Julie, I'm wrecking your video. Oh, no. But that's live, you know. That's what happens around here. And, you know, I don't edit out anything, so. But anyway, we, between Julie and myself, we kept an eye on her. And we were looking for all the signs, so I would know whether I needed to take her to the ER or not. And luckily, Julie has, you know, some nursing experience. And she was very calm, not like me. I wig out on things like that, so yeah. Oh my goodness. So hopefully by the time that airs, I'll be laughing about it, because I'll know Ellie's okay. They said the first 24 hours, well, actually it said the first 2 hours would show some signs, and then there's, you know, 2 to 4 hours, and then 12 to 24 hours. So she's not, she doesn't have any of the bad symptoms. Now, that doesn't mean that there couldn't be something else going on, and I understand that. I have done the Dr. Google thing. So between the two of us, we did fine. So anyway, I was really getting the sad puppy eyes because Ellie does not like it when she gets into trouble, which she does not get into trouble very often. So I'm going to call that picture Ellie's Candy Eyes. Or maybe we should just nickname it Divinity. But yeah, then she, oh my gosh, she was so sad. But Ellie and I reassured, or Julie and I reassured Ellie, and then we got kisses, and, you know, she was fine. And she's eating her normal. She's drinking her normal. She's pottying her normal. So, yeah. But we'll see if the vet wants to take, I don't know what they do, if they take blood tests or whatnot. But Julie said, yep, she's having her a sugar high. She said she'll sleep, and she did. She slept. In fact, after Julie left, I did a few things around here, and then I got on the couch with Ellie, and we turned on the TV, and we were cuddling on the couch, and then we fell asleep. And she was right next to me, and it wasn't a deep sleep I was in, because I think I was still, you know, worried about her. But we slept on the couch for about 4 hours, and then I got up, did a few things, and I said, Ellie, let's just go lay in bed now. So we went to bed. I don't know what time it was, but then I woke up at 1 and couldn't go back to sleep. So I thought, you know, I need to get up because I did not finish my calendar. So I'm going to show you that. And I can hang it up. So this is the Hobby Lobby calendar, and I think that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that sparkle. It was so fun to do. And you flip it over, and I got our birthdays on there. So if your birthday is in January and you're not on there, let me know, because those are the only ones that I know of. So, and oh, as a reminder, I will be doing a special live for you guys. That is, one moment please. I think I said the 1st at 9 a.m. Let me just look here quick. Okay, we will be doing a special live on January 1st at 9 o'clock a.m. But I'm almost thinking I should change that to 8 o'clock because the grandkids are here and they might be getting on their you know, gaming stuff. And you know what that does to the live. Yeah, so I might do it a little bit earlier. I'll do a program change. How's that? Okay, and then my other desk calendar, I did get it done. And this is the front of it. And this was from a product review. And then I did January's. Isn't that festive? It turned out really pretty. Yeah. So I got those done. And now I'm back to my Nicky. But this morning, okay, I'm going to turn back on the light. Close your eyes. This morning I've been downloading videos for Julie. And I needed her assistance on a couple of them. So, yeah, and stay tuned. Special video tomorrow for you from Julie. She got, I don't know, it was 2 or 3 mystery boxes, and she's going to be doing a D-stash. And she said, before I list them, I want to have the village see if anybody wants to make a purchase from my D-stash. So, tomorrow's video, she's going to show all the canvases that she wants to D-stash. And I did label it D-stash. And they're Diamond Art Club. And then I have her email in the description. So you are to email her, not me, her. Because I wouldn't know the first thing about it. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And then she can tell you the prices and shipping and, you know, whatever goes into all that. I've never D-stashed before. I'm not the expert on that. So, all right. So, since I finished that color, let's see what's in our show and share today. Get my emails up here. And also, just so you know, why is this? It's got to do a restart. I was charging it, and I guess it shut off. What was I going to say? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, but anyway, on our live, that's going to be reminiscing about the village and the past year or year and a half, 2 years, however long it's been. Oh, I know what I was going to say now. Cobwebs just are not out yet. Sorry, I'm having troubles here. Why does this not want to load? Finally. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I know what it was. So keep in mind, because I don't want to schedule Julie's unboxings too far out, because right now I think they're till the 12th. Let me look here. The way I have them scheduled, the 12th of January, which is kind of far out there. So you may get a few extra videos here and there. of, like, on Wednesdays when we have our Have to Have It's, there'll be a Julie unboxing together. I try to only do 2 videos a day. And they're going to be mixed in with what she did yesterday and what she did the last time she was here before this time. So just so you know that. All right, so first up we have, this is a follow-up from Beth. She did some cover sheets that we showed, I think, was that yesterday? Day before yesterday, of these little animals. And I just thought they were so cute. And she said, these are from an Etsy shop called Lorena Designs. And it's spelled Lorena Designs. They're titled Swinging Baby Animals. She says, I'm not for sure if it's still in stock. So if you want to go there, you can do that. Okay. Okay, yesterday on the lives, I did tell Grams that she would be in our prayers. Now, she said I could share this email with you all, so I'm going to, because she does need our prayers right now. Okay, she says, Hi, Granny. It is with a heavy heart that I have prepared this brief email. I leave it to your discretion if you wish to read it on your channel or not. I do wish for you to know that while I have fallen behind on watching, I have found comfort in how you and all the villagers have uplifted, shared, and cared for one another this holiday season. Okay, then she says, Hi, Granny and fellow villagers. An update on husband. He has responded well to both chemo and radiation. Physically, anyhow. Last I heard, he was feeling fine with no side effects. Now for an explanation and my prayer request, which may also explain my distance, ? During the holiday whip and gabs, as well as in some of the lives. Pauses for a minute to grab bearings. I say last I heard, as he decided that I am no longer the one for him. This happened mid-November, and I have struggled through Thanksgiving and Christmas. My children and grandchildren have been a tremendous comfort during this time. My request is that we come into the new year, I can get my feet under me and move forward without fear or anger. My kids and friends have been supportive of me, but this is new territory, and I am not one to like change much. Guess I'll be working on that for a bit, huh? Hugs to all, belly rubs to Ellie, Grams. Now, yes, Grams, you do have our prayers. We are here for you. Keep in mind, this too shall pass. That's what they say. And all things happen for a reason. Now, I read somewhere of a couple that, I can't remember if it was the wife or the husband that was had gotten sick and was going through a lot of medical issues. And the spouse that was going through the medical issue decided they didn't want their spouse to go through it with them. it would hurt them too much. Now, I don't know if that's your case or not. I'm just saying. And sometimes people do that. They distance themselves from their family and friends, whether they don't want to be a burden to them or whatever the reason. But we'll pray for your husband too. And, on this other note, sometimes going through all this medical issues and whatnot, they kind of get attached to their caregivers and get a lot of support from them and whatnot, understanding all that. Who knows? I'm just putting things out there. So anyway, with that said, we will pray for your husband that he continues to have healing. And, since we don't know why he did that, what the story is, but we'll still pray for him. But we will also send prayers to you because it's difficult. I don't know how long you guys have been married or anything, but yeah, so everybody just get those good vibes and positive thoughts and all that to Grams. Lots of prayers. So I'm glad that you shared that with us, that you felt comfortable to do that here in the village. And that is kind of what this village is all about. We're here for each other. Okay, and then Graham said, hello, Granny and fellow villagers. Attached are pictures of the last of my Christmas projects for this year. They are making their debut at our family Christmas dinner tomorrow. The Hobby Lobby snow globe, which I may have goofed and not gotten the protective plastic off of both sides of the clear center piece, oops, and the Hobby Lobby reindeer. Happy New Year, everyone. Grams. Oh, that is cute. Oh, that is adorable. I bet everybody enjoyed those. That's so cute. I really like the Hobby Lobby selections this year. Even with their spring collection last year, as it shows, because I bought a lot. And their Christmas stuff. Yeah. So she is, I got to get the book out. Got to get the stamps out. Move things around here. There it is. And these are the, who knows if it's a tree or if it's the sock. We'll do the tree. All right, Grams. Look at all these. Oh, you can't even see. Look at all these. Oh, she gets another. Okay, you get a tree this time. 2 trees, Grams. There we go. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Kathy G. Oh, she says, I completed the January page of the Hobby Lobby calendar. Hugs to you and pets to Ellie. So let's look at hers. Ooh, it looks just like mine. Oh, hers is upside down though. There we go. Yep, it looks just as gorgeous as mine. I love it. Those were such sparkly drills, especially on the numbers. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Added some stars into it. Oh yeah, it was fun. Teresa K. She says, another finish. Come on. There we go. Lotus Pond. Diamond Art Club. Oh, stop doing that. So there's the stats on it. Oh, and look what she did. She put it on a magnetic board, frame. Oh my goodness. That turned out even better than the picture. Yes. That is beautiful. I love those pinks and corals, along with the blues and greens. Oh, it's gorgeous. All right, who next? Caleb? Caleb, I'm so glad you're back. Now hold on, because he's got a little story here. I'll show you the pictures while... There we go. Come on. Caleb, I was just thinking about you the other day. Okay, he says, hi, Granny Villagers. I'm so sorry. I just up and abandoned everyone. Life has been so crazy and I've been working a lot. But I wanted to let everyone know I'm still alive and still watch the channel sometimes. I wanted to share my Christmas stash with everyone because I'm so excited. I ordered my first Diamond Art Club kit and 3 out of the 4 have come today. Down below are the pictures. Also, I ordered my first light pad, and let me say, I am obsessed with my light pad. Best $10 I have ever spent. I know, they're a lifesaver, aren't they? I didn't unbox every diamond art, so only one has a photo of it out of the box because that's the one I chose to start first. The one I'm working on is Disney Maleficent. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. Oh, now we're going upside down again. Okay. She's a 13 by 17. She has 8 colors all together, but are fairy dust diamonds, and she has 18,700 diamonds all together. Hope your Christmas went well, and Happy New Year, everyone. Much love from Tennessee. And there she is. Oh, I am so happy to hear from you. Yeah, it has been quite a long time. So hopefully life gets a little bit slower. And you can share your progress and all that. Even if you can't come into the lives or whatever, just check in with us, Caleb. That was such a nice surprise. All right, up next we have Susan D. Oh, wow. All right. She says, hi, Granny and Villagers. These are my projects for January 2026. The first 2 pictures are my January calendar that I completed on Sunday. Now that is festive. Look at those stars in there. Wow. Happy 2026. That's gorgeous. Okay. The third picture is one of 12 canvases for the months of the year. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing that. You're carrying on that tradition. So there's January. How fun. I used to do that, but now I do the calendar. Okay. And the fourth picture is Lily. Mouse in the house for the Richard Lorenz event. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, and finally, the fifth picture is from Rokkari, Rokkari, and is for a pink and black event. This is going to keep me busy, LOL. Susan D, and look at that. That is adorable. Yep, I can see the pink and black. Keep us busy and out of trouble, right? Just busy. We're always in trouble, right? Okay, and up next we have, this is our last one, Iona. January DAC calendar. Hello, Granny and villagers. I love doing the calendar today, but I may not last all year on a month-by-month basis. When you have cats, it makes keeping things where they should be for the next time you need is a little difficult. I am going to try and see if I can. So, as you requested, here is the picture. I love it. Hugs to you and love and belly rubs for Ellie. Okay. Yeah, I understand with cats. I used to have cats. They can be little stinkers, can't they? And you don't have to do it month to month. There's just nothing that says you have to do everything that we do here or nothing that we do here. It's all up to you. It's all about stress-free and having fun. And doing what makes you smile and happy. You do you. Not everybody, you know what? Not everybody likes paint-alongs. Not everybody likes events. Not everybody, likes to do certain things. But when we can join in on something that perks our interest, hey, that's good too. Got to go at your own pace, and it gets done when it gets done, right? All right, let's go to our gab session. Actually, I'm going to go get some hot coffee. One moment, please. Okay, that took me a little bit longer than I figured just because I glanced outside. It's still dark, but the sun is still on the other side of the mountains, but our sky is the most beautiful pinks and corals, and then you've got the clouds that are in there that look kind of a gray blue, and oh my gosh, it is so vibrant and so beautiful. So I just had to stand there and do my blessings for the day. Yeah, it is just gorgeous. I love winter sunrises. They are just gorgeous. I mean, it is cold here, and no rain or snow here. So it's kind of clear right now. And yeah, it's beautiful out there. I wish my camera would pick it up. I'd show you, but my camera doesn't do well with colors, as you know. All right, so took a sip of coffee. So let's see what we have in our gab session. Now, I did heart and thumbs up a bunch of Ellie. So I appreciate everybody who wrote a comment of Ellie and her cookies. Oh my gosh, that was a couple days ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first up is going to be some comments on Julie's unboxings. So first up, we have the Orloa, and Miss Bell said, "These are amazing canvases you picked out. Such beautiful cat canvases. I love watching you share your art. Hope you have a great day." And Colleen says, "These canvases are so cute. You are going to have fun." Yeah, those are cute canvases. And Kathy G says, "Cute canvases. My favorite is Rainy Day. Those plastic cards look like they could make cute cover minders." Ooh. Now there's an idea. You guys always have great ideas. Okay, any more on that subject? I'm scrolling as fast as I can. Susan D. "These canvases are adorable. I think my favorite is Rainy Day. Thanks for sharing, Julie." Yeah, we're playing kind of catch up on our gab session because we didn't have that yesterday. And Elizabeth said, "Hi, cute canvases. No, Orloa is way out of my price range." Oh, excuse me. I think I need more coffee. I just got a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. I was just tickled with all your comments. Okay, and next up is going to be Julie's unboxing of Dreamer Designs. And Diamond Loving Nana said, "Great items. What is the bingo card?" Oh, the bingo card is something that the village is doing just in YouTube, just on here. There's another one going on in Facebook. So they're two separate things. The village here decided we needed one here for the village. So if you go into the post, you'll be able to see that. The not the instructions, but the guidelines. You know, how to do it. We're not going to be policing anybody, you know, none of that. So if you want to join in, there's 5 bingo cards. And let's see, and you will see the bingo cards and guidelines. Okay, so yeah, we'll be discussing that on our live too. So we'll have that. Okay, and let's see, any more on that subject? see. Here is another. Did I say dreamer on that? Diamonds and Things. Lois. Have you been over to Lois's channel? I'll link her down below. I love Lois's channel. She doesn't know it, but she makes me smile and chuckle. I love her channel. She said, I love the first one, but I'm not a cat person. Both are really cute. Thanks for showing, Julie. And Graham said, they are both beautiful, but my favorite is the kitty. Definitely the kitty. We're kind of combining some unboxings here. But they're all dreamers. Colleen says, so beautiful. And Margie says, both are super cute. My favorite would be the cat nap corner. Thanks for sharing. And then on the other dreamer that Julie did, Margie said, both are very nice. Moonlit Majesty is so cute. Definitely fantasy. Robert Finale's Vatican is going to be beautiful once the drills are down. Thanks for sharing, Julie. And Angela said, I like them both. Thanks for sharing, Julie. Yeah, you guys are loving Julie's unboxings. And Angela said, lovely paintings. Thanks for sharing, Julie. And Kathy G said, love both the canvases, but particularly love the colors in the catnap corner one. Ooh. I guess that's a fan favorite here. Did I miss any? Let me just, I think I missed one here. One moment, please. Maybe not. Okay. Let's go back to the top. Next up is Christmas gifts from Julie. Oh my gosh, she spoils me, doesn't she? Susan D said, the framed picture is adorable. The Easter egg hunters is fabulous. I've never seen it before. Enjoy. I know. I don't think I've seen it either. It is an older canvas, so more than I don't know if it's, I didn't check to see if it's archived or whatnot, but yeah, it is so adorable. Colleen said, what a wonderful present. Such beautiful canvases. And Sparkles, what a cute canvas. Perfect for Easter time. What a sweet present from Julie and her sister and her niece. Thanks for sharing. I know, that is just adorable. And okay, lost my place. Keep losing my place. Margie said, great Christmas gifts from Julie and her family. Okay, and I'm a scrolling. Okay. And then next up, oh, here's another one. Elizabeth said, love all the canvases. Had a chocolate lab golden retriever mix from sometime in the 90s until December of 2013. His name was Yogi Bear. Oh, what a cute name. Yogi Bear. I really like that name. Okay, up next is our whip and chat. Angela says, happy birthday, Becky H. Enjoyed the whip and gab. The canvases were beautiful. Thanks for sharing. And Margie says, Happy birthday, Becky H. Great Christmas gifts, Jess. Great show and shares all. Enjoyed the gab. And Kathy G said, Sparkles. That first canvas is popping with beautiful colors. What a cute kitty. And Sparkle says, Happy birthday, Becky H. And Jess says, Happy birthday, Becky. And Laura A said, Happy birthday, Becky. Hope you had an awesome day. And Ellen says, oh, Ellen, I feel so bad. She says, Hi, Granny. I'm making this difficult for you. So sorry about that. I'm indeed from overseas. I'm from the Netherlands. And our sentence structure is so different from yours. I try my best, but when I had English at school, I was already terrible at it. I can still picture the teacher and remember his name. I passed through with perseverance. Back then, I can't even say that word. Dyslexia wasn't a thing. I really appreciate you trying to decipher my messages. I really enjoy your YouTube channel. Lives and Village. P.S. When are the lives? I can look it up when it's my time. Generally, our lives are Sunday at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so Pacific time. Hang on, I'm just typing her a note here. Yeah, I think I am going to change that to 8 a.m. So we have hopefully a little bit longer time before the boys wake up and jump on their computers. So I'll put that in the update on January 1st. It'll be at 8 a.m. Pacific time in Oregon. Okay, Susan D. Happy birthday, Becky. Great show and share, everyone. And Dari said, good morning, Ellie. Happy birthday, Becky. And anything else in here? Oh, yeah, here we go. Kathy G said, happy birthday, Becky. Yeah, her birthday was Saturday. Okay, that's it for the gab. So let's go over to our community tab, or our post tab. And I am going to put in here schedule change. SCHEDULE. Okay, so it's going to be at 8 o'clock Pacific time. I think that'll work out better. Then if, hopefully we'll get a good hour and a half in. Okay, so I got that done. Okay. There we go. All righty. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're at an hour. Okay. So what's today? Monday? So make sure that you do comments so we have something to gab about tomorrow morning. And then, let's see, and do your emails. So give updates of what you're doing. Whether it's an update on your canvases or what your sunrises look like. Oh, I got to peek at our sunrise again. It is so beautiful out there. The sun still hasn't made an appearance. It's slow this morning. It's still on the other side of the mountains. Let's see, or where you're vacationing, having a holiday. Yeah, what you're seeing outside your window. I love those snow pics. Yeah, just whatever you want to share with the village. That would be great. So with that, I'm going to let you go. And as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. Be sure you go out and count your blessings. Be blessed, give blessings. Have a blessed day, and I will chat with you later.